Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft, or more specifically, my Let's Build world. Now before I get into anything here, it's been a long time since we did this world, or we did anything in this world, I mean. So what ended up happening was, as you can see here, there's lots of new things that have been built, such as the blacksmith, the cathedral, the beach over there, and the Olympic torch. I ended up recording like the cathedral and the Olympic torch and the beach, I think. And something happened to the footage. I don't think there was enough footage, or the footage just wasn't good enough, and some of it might have gotten lost, I'm not sure, but I decided to skip over that, and we're just going to get into new things here. I might do like a bonus video on this giant thing, but most of this was all world edit because, if you can tell, I wouldn't build that by hand. I don't think anyone's insane enough to build that by hand, but yeah. Set it to sunrise here. So yeah, I did a lot of work on this place off cam, such as like adding in the roads and everything. But it's not anything too major. So last time we did the windmill, I think. This is the latest build I did. I have a bit of footage on this part here, because as you will see in a few seconds, I got some new toys to play with here, specifically in Minecraft, and yeah, you'll see that in a second. So I'm going to roll the footage of this, and we'll get into our next build for today after we finish that. So there you go. I got Camera Studio. And as you could tell probably by the fact that I got that new Camera Studio features, I've updated to 1.4.2, which is one of the main reasons I actually quit for a while, because nothing that I used to build this world was updated. Like world edit and single player commands took like months to update for 1.3.2, and yeah, that kind of thing. But everything's back and updated. I haven't installed single player commands yet, so world edit's not functional, but that's basically it. So what this means with Camera Studio now, the new updated version of it, should mean that I now can have really, really good quality, like professional quality-ish building videos from third person, because what Camera Studio does now is it's added the new features in the 1.3 version, I think, so it's updated over to 1.4, and what it does is when you register the points, like point like hitting the P button like that, and you hit cam start whatever, you can record as if you had like another entity, like a cameraman that was zooming around you, and you could still play and build from first person. And actually, I'll show you that in a second here. I think, how do I do this? Cam clear. I'll get a bit more into this. Maybe I'll do a mod review on this, but basically what you can do is you can do cam P, right, and you can just auto register all these points here, and then you do cam start, and depending on what features you have set here, it'll show you where your cameraman's filming, and there's your cameraman. It's just a copy of me, and he'll be filming you, and once you hit cam stop, I think, then you will get a video clip that will go into a videos folder in your Minecraft file, and then you can use it as if it were a video from a cameraman. So that's really cool. So I'll show you what I have here now. This is what we recorded. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, I think. So what we're gonna do today is, if you haven't noticed, there's a ton of empty space here, and this place is basically square or something, whatever this shape would be, and I think it would be perfect to fit a market into. So we're gonna do like a medieval market sort of thing, but it's gonna be a rich-looking market, because I don't know if I mentioned this before in a video, but this area all up here is gonna be the rich district, and more down by the river, down like around here, is gonna be the poor district. It'll have all the poor houses and all the like farms and all the things that are basically the lower class people. And I think I'll completely block this area off with like a fence or a wall, and just to signify that it's the rich area and that no poor people are allowed to come in there except the market where they all like work, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure out the story behind this place later, but ooh, there's some fancy world edit stuff going on here. So yeah, I guess we'll get into the market then. Not sure how it'll work. I'll just play it by ear as I'm going, but yeah, enough of me rambling about random things. Let's get right into the build. So I started off by trying to figure out how to basically map this market out. So I started with just a random block. In this case, it turned out to be lapis, and I traced a 27 by 27 block around in the area in a way that would work with a village. And I added some paths like connecting to the cathedral and the school, I think. Maybe not the cathedral. Anyway, so once I had my square mapped out, I started digging out and replacing it all with chiseled stone brick, I believe it's called, and that went pretty quickly. So once I was done filling in that area, it was time to get rid of the border and add in the edges with stone, double stone slabs, I believe it was. And I started making a cross shape in the middle of the in the middle of the market, and I used that to make a circle and a fountain with some sort of decorative piece in the middle of it. So now all of these squares, like each one of these squares would hold one market stall, and each would be like colored red, blue, and green and yellow, I believe. So I just used standard oak planks and fences, and I made sort of L shapes to signify the markets. And I added the posts that would hold up the roof. So I started adding the wool blocks for the roof, and I tried doing a checkered pattern. So yeah, I started out with the checkered pattern, and I just placed all of the wool blocks on each of them. as you can see here. And I added a bit to the fountain to make it look nicer. Anyway, I started adding sort of L shapes and plus shapes to use as a base for building the roofs on the market stalls. And obviously, as you can probably tell in a minute, my style of building roofs on market stalls, and it's probably not the most efficient way, but at least it works. So now that most of the market stalls are finished, I started on the green one, and in a second you'll see the completed roofs on the market stalls. There you go. And I just added a little walkway over to the school bit. So now that the roofs and the stalls and the layout was basically complete, of course, as all good build would have, I needed to add some decorations. So I darted around the village, or should I say the market, and I put basically, for the blue one, I think I put like magical items such as brewing and things. I haven't put anything in the chest yet. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. For the yellow, I put decoration items, and for the red roofed one, I put armor, as you can see me doing right there, and that would be sort of the armor dealer, even though we already had a blacksmith. And the green one was the florist, I believe. So now that the market was complete, we had a really nice decorative piece sort of in the middle of our village, or whatever you want to call this place at this point. So this is where all the poor people can go to work, poor people from the poor district. And maybe we'll add some villagers or something next time. Anyway, so yeah, if you enjoyed this episode of Let's Build, or you have any ideas for future builds, or you're happy about the return of Let's Build, then please leave a like and maybe subscribe. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you think your friends would enjoy it, please share it with them. But just keep in mind, I don't approve of spamming your friends, or anybody for this matter, with videos of mine, so please don't do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.